begin by bringing our hands together in front of the heart. We'll just take a few deep breaths here. We'll start with an exhale, and then draw in a nice deep breath, feeling the belly fill up with air, the rib cage, the upper chest and upper back. And then allowing the breath to leave the body, feeling the chest and back releasing the breath, the rib cage, the belly. And we'll take 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling into the belly, the rib cage, the chest and upper back. Exhaling from the chest, upper back, the rib cage, the belly. One last time. Nice long inhale into the belly, the rib cage, the upper chest, upper back. And then exhale from the upper back, chest, the rib cage, and the abdomen. Now let your breathing return to that normal rhythm, the one that decides without needing any input from you. And just focus your attention on the spot where you're seating, the base of the spine. And feel yourself settling into that spot. Imagine the weight of your whole body coming to rest right where you're seated. And to begin the class, we'll chant the Guru mantra 3 times together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Making that gentle request to be connected with that stream of wisdom that exists everywhere, throughout history, and especially within us. So take a deep breath in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Gently hold the breath. And go ahead and relax your hands and your arms. Allow your hands to rest. When you feel you must, go ahead and release the breath. Envisioning the subtle vibration of the mantra, these ancient sounds, continuing to travel through the body. And bring your arms out to your sides, the palms facing up, so your arms are parallel with the ground or the floor. Focus in the area of your heart. If your shoulders begin to protest, then you can lower your arms, or you can raise them up overhead and grab onto opposite elbows. Go ahead and lower the arms. Allow your hands to rest on your knees or in your lap. And we'll move into a gentle breathing rhythm, where we're just noticing the depth of the breath in, the depth of the breath out. And with each breathing cycle, just begin to nudge the exhale so that it becomes eventually 2 times longer than the inhale. And just begin to notice how long the inhale and exhale are. Maybe you're using a count. Maybe if you're still enough, you can feel your heart beating and keep time with that. Just start to notice how long the inhale and how long the exhale is. And keeping the inhale and exhale as they are, continuing with the same length of each. Add a holding of the breath between the inhale and the exhale, equal in duration to the inhale. So if you're inhaling for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 4 seconds and then exhale for 8, if that's accessible to you. Now, as best you can, continue with this same breathing rhythm and bring your left arm up so that your left hand is about the same level as your chin or your collarbone. You want to bring it just out to your side so that your hand's near your shoulder. And then bring the pinky finger and ring finger down to the base of the thumb. And just continue with this breathing rhythm. Breathing in and holding the breath for that same duration of time. And then exhaling gently for twice as long. And now bring your index and middle finger of your right hand to rest on your heart space. Just continue breathing in for whatever count is comfortable, holding the breath for that same count, and then exhaling for twice as long. We'll stay here for about another minute, so you're welcome to just get lost in the breathing rhythm. Tune into any sensations in the body. Now go ahead and switch hands. Bring your right hand up so it's near your shoulder, bringing the ring and pinky finger to the base of the thumb. And with your left hand, bring the index and middle finger to rest in the space on your heart. And just continue that same breathing rhythm. Inhaling for whatever count you're comfortable with, holding the breath for that same duration, and then exhaling twice as long. Go ahead and relax your arms now. Allow your hands to rest. focus again on that point at the base of your spine. Imagine all the weight of your body concentrated at the base of your spine. And from that central point, just begin some gentle spinal rotations, moving your torso, your upper body in a clockwise direction. Just pair this movement with your breath. You can allow yourself to inhale for one full rotation and exhale for the next rotation. Or you can inhale around the right side and exhale around the left side. Just holding your focus on that point at the base of the spine. This Muladhara chakra. And the next time you come around the front of the rotation, just reverse direction and start moving in a counterclockwise rotation. And again, here you can pair the breath with this movement by inhaling around the left side of the circle and exhaling around the right. Or if you're feeling comfortable, try inhaling for one full rotation and exhaling for one full rotation. You can gently bring yourself into stillness. Allow the spine to be upright and vertical. Bring your palms together and interlace all of your fingers except for the index finger. And allow the thumbs to rest side by side against the index fingers. And raise your arms up overhead, having your elbows as straight as possible. And we'll move through a few cycles of breath of fire. So we're just going to have an even inhale and exhale, but they're going to be forceful. And we're going to bring the abdomen into it. So as we inhale, we're going to snap that navel outward. And as we exhale, we're going to bring that navel in sharply toward the spine. So we'll do about 40 seconds for this first round. So go ahead and begin. Go ahead and relax the breathing rhythm. Allow your hands to separate. and come into stillness. Just notice sensation in the body, whatever's available. You may feel sensation in your arms, chest and upper back, your neck, face, and head. Just curiously explore any sensation arising in the body now. Now we'll bring the palms together again, interlacing the fingers, keeping the index fingers extended, the thumbs next to each other, resting on the index fingers. And we'll do that same breath of fire with our arms extended up overhead. This time, if you like, you can pair a silent mantra while your breath is moving in and out of the body. The silent mantra here will be Sat Nam. So go ahead and raise the arms up overhead, keeping the arms as straight as possible, focusing on that sharp movement of the navel as you breathe evenly in and out forcefully from the nose. Go ahead and begin. We'll go about 40 seconds again. Go ahead and relax. Allow your hands to separate. Take a moment to rotate your shoulders a couple times forward, a couple times backwards. And then come into stillness. Come into that place of the curious explorer, just noticing sensations in the body. Notice what the mental activity is like. Are there thoughts running through your mind? Just noticing. Well, let's come out of our incredibly comfortable seated posture for a minute or two. I'm going to move through the White Lotus Kriya. So we just have our heels on the floor in front of us. Feet are about 2.5, maybe 3 feet apart. And you're just supporting yourself with your palms on the ground or on the floor behind you. And then just a simple movement. We're going to let the knees fall to the right as we exhale. So you have this kind of 90-degree angle. You know, if you're within 15, 20 degrees, it's good. And then inhale as you bring the knees up through center. And exhale as you drop them to the left. I find you really have to focus on placing each butt cheek very intentionally on the floor or the ground. Otherwise, you start scooting forward with each cycle. So just focus your attention on the mechanics of the movement. Just exhaling as you drop the knees to each side. Inhaling as you raise through center and move to the other side. Next time you drop your knees to the right side, go ahead and bring your left hand to rest on the floor or the ground in front of your right shin. And allow yourself to fold over this right thigh. You may feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor, maybe in the low back. And then bring that left hand back to rest on the ground behind you. Inhale as you bring the knees up through center. And when you have them fall to the left, bring that right hand in front of the left shin. And allow yourself to fold over that left thigh. Get that same, hopefully, that same nice stretch in the left hip flexor. We'll come back up and I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. So just have the legs extended out straight. I'm going to extend the arms up and you can grab one wrist. Doesn't matter which one. You can grab the left wrist with the right hand, right wrist with the left hand. You just want to inhale and lengthen the spine upward, and then exhale and fold toward the feet. You don't have to go all that far. Well, you'll feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs, maybe the lower back too. We're just going to pair this movement and breath. So we're going to inhale, lengthen upward, exhale, fold forward with a flat back, and just keep moving in that gentle way, just to the point of feeling the stretch. Inhaling up, exhaling, folding forward. You're welcome to pair this movement and breath with a silent mantra. Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. And whichever wrist you're holding, just go ahead and switch them. And continue with that movement and breath. And maybe the silent mantra. The next time here that you fold forward, allow your arms to come down, resting your hands on the floor, and allow your spine to come out of that flat posture and just round. And drop the head down so the forehead is moving closer to the knees. And while the abdomen is in this compressed position, go ahead and feel that deep inhale. And just notice how it moves differently in the body. You may feel that compression in the abdomen, moving the breath into the low back or into the upper back. And now, if it's accessible to you, see if you can reach your big toes and just press on the toenail, the top of the big toe with the thumb. And we'll move through a very gentle and small movement here. So we're just going to inhale and lift up a little bit, and exhale, fold forward, and just give the toenails a squeeze. Inhale up, exhale forward, squeeze the big toe. We'll just do this for about 40 more seconds. Gently come out of this posture and move into rock pose or thunderbolt pose, where you're just sitting back on your heels. If this isn't comfortable for you, you're welcome to adopt a cross-legged posture that is. I'm just going to rest the palms on the tops of the thighs or on the knees. And begin following the breath. We're going to follow the breath through the energy centers, but we'll begin just between the nostrils, up through the third eye, down through the throat chakra to the heart. So just follow the breath in through the third eye, the throat, and the heart, and then follow the breath out from the heart, up through the throat, the third eye, and out through the nostrils. You're always welcome to bring in that silent mantra, Sat Nam, to fill in the space. Continue just making that gentle request to move closer toward your truer essence, your truer vibration. Now we'll follow the breath a little deeper. We'll again tune into the inhale coming in through the nostrils, up through the third eye, down through the throat, the heart, to the navel. And then we'll follow the exhale from the navel up through the heart, the throat, the third eye, and out through the nostrils. Now with the next inhale, we'll go a little deeper into the body. Begin following that breath in through the nostrils, up through the third eye, down through the throat, heart, navel, into the low belly, that sacral center. And then follow the exhale from that sacral center in the low belly area, up through the navel, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and out through the nostrils. Now we'll begin following the breath all the way to the base of the spine. So with your next inhale, begin following the breath in through the nostrils, up through the third eye, down through the throat, the heart, the navel, the low belly, to the pelvic floor, the base of the spine. And then as you exhale from the base of the spine, follow the breath up through the low belly, through the navel, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and out through the nostrils. The next time that you inhale, go ahead and follow that breath all the way to the base of the spine, and then hold the breath inside the body for a count of 5. During that count of 5, focus all of your attention and awareness at the base of the spine. And then exhale and follow the breath back out, coming up from the base of the spine, up through each energy center and out through the nose. We're inhaling down through each energy center to the base of the spine, holding the breath inside the body, focusing on the root center for 5 seconds, and then exhaling up through each energy center, out through the nostrils. Again, if at any point you feel lightheaded or you need to rest, just allow yourself to move back into that normal breathing rhythm. And then when you feel you're ready, you're welcome to move back into the breathing rhythm, following the breath in and out. Allow yourself to fold forward into child's pose. You can place your hands in front of you, stretched out, or you can place your arms behind you so your hands are resting back by your feet. You're welcome to rest your hands underneath your forehead or have a small pillow. If you're comfortable, if it's accessible to you, go ahead and rest your forehead on the ground or the floor in front of you. Just breathe deeply into the back of the body. Allow yourself to completely release all of the focus and attention on the energy centers. And just feel the nourishing presence of each breath flowing in and out. Allowing that extra nourishment to move into the lower back. Nourishing the kidneys, the adrenal glands that work so hard for us. Gently bring yourself back up. And you can decide if you'd like to continue sitting in rock pose, resting on your heels, or if you'd prefer a cross-legged posture. We're going to bring our hands into Durga Mudra. So we're bringing the tip of the thumb to the base of the pinky, and then wrapping the 4 fingers around the thumb. And then as we inhale, bring the right arm up and the left arm down. And as we exhale, we'll bring that left arm up and the right arm down. And just move at your own pace, whatever's a comfortable rhythm for you. Allow the arms to come into stillness. Just relax for a few breaths. Feel your heart rate, and then feel your heart rate slowing down. Notice the character and depth of your breathing, and then begin to notice the depth of the breathing becoming more normalized, more relaxed. This Kriya stimulates the parathyroid gland, helping to balance and harmonize the utilization of calcium and other important minerals in the body. And we'll bring the hands into Durga Mudra again, extending the arms forward, bringing the thumb tips to rest at the base of the pinky, wrapping the forefingers around the thumb. And this time we'll inhale and raise the left arm, dropping the right. And when we exhale, we'll drop the left arm and raise the right arm. So go ahead, whatever pace feels comfortable for you. Inhaling left arm up, exhaling right arm up. And go ahead and relax the arms. Enjoy a few deep breaths here. Notice any sensation in the body, the face, neck, head, shoulders, chest, back, arms. See if you can notice your heart rate slowing down. See if you can notice the depth of your breathing becoming more normalized. And begin to imagine that your breath is flowing in just through the left nostril. It may help to visualize a white light or a white smoke flowing into your left nostril. See if you can continue to imagine the breath flowing out of your right nostril, moving in that breathing rhythm of alternate nostril breathing. Breathe in just through your right nostril, and then out through your left nostril. Just continue to visualize this alternate nostril breathing purely by your attention and your intention, using that visualization of white light or smoke if it's helpful. Breathing in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. And whatever pace is comfortable for you. And wherever you find yourself now in this breathing rhythm, allow the exhale from the left nostril to be the final piece. And then allow your breathing rhythm to return to its normal pace. Gently move the focus of your attention to the base of your spine. Imagining all the weight of your body is moving to that Muladhara chakra, that energy center, the place where you're seated. As we continue to focus on the root center, we'll end our practice by chanting the Bija mantra or seed sound for the Muladhara chakra, which is LAM, L-A-M. So we'll chant this out loud 3 times, and then we'll go right into the closing mantra for the class, Sat Nam. Just take a deep breath in with me and we'll begin. LAM. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep breath in. Sa. concludes our practice for today. Thank you so much for joining me.